What is up, YouTube? How are we all doing? Thank you very much. Every single person who liked, commented, shared and showed so much love over our London Marathon vlog. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So I'm out here today. This week's vlog is basically going to be me trying to stretch out from yesterday's marathon. But I wanted to give you a bit of a debrief, let you know how it went, where it went wrong and where it went right, and things I could have done better, things I could have done worse, but more importantly, look to what is coming next. Not just on the channel and all that sort of stuff, but in terms of training, planning and all that kind of stuff, because we've got some epic adventures coming up, people. So grab a cup of coffee, grab a cup of tea as we go through the London Marathon, but also what's coming next. So guys, well, firstly, doesn't it feel like autumn or fall if you're in the US? Really does. We've got all the conkers on the floor over here in the UK. Just out here walking bud as we try and stretch out from yesterday's London Marathon 2021. If you've not seen the video, go and check it out. But basically, we got around, didn't end up in St John's Ambulance, and it was an epic race. I did exactly what I wanted to, which was finish. If you're new to the channel, training didn't go according to plan for the last bit of the cycle because I had a few medical problems that I'm still trying to sort out, and we'll come on to that in a few weeks probably. Well, no, a little bit more, but yeah. So bottom line, I got around and I had the best time. We was perfectly pacing, if you look on Strava, follow me on Strava, perfectly pacing up to 20 miles, and then if you watch, I pretty much took my foot off and dropped, I don't know, minute and a half per kilometre, something like that, deliberately. And I came in, according to Strava, at 4:02 and change, which is beyond what I was expecting, basically because I walked from 20 miles. So I was getting every mile mark, I would then walk for a short period of time and then pick it up and run through to the next one. That was my strategy pretty much from 20 miles up until probably about 25 miles. I think I ran most of the last mile. I could have pushed on, I reckon. I suppose if I hadn't had the issues that I had, I probably would have pushed on, just bit down and got on with it, but I didn't have anything to prove. I didn't have anything in terms of chasing a time, so for me it was just all about finishing in one piece. But overall, I'm super pleased with the time. I think, like always, those vital 4 weeks before you taper really shows up where you're at, and it's not the long runs, because Toby and I have done plenty of long runs. We've done 420 miles in this marathon training, but it's the conditioning and the speed. You lose that in the middle section of your training, and that's what shows up at 20 miles if you're running a time, and that is what ultimately undone me, because I held the pace perfectly to 20 miles. But then I could feel my legs from there. So, you know, that's where it shows up, and that is the key. I think, oh, sorry, I've got a bit of a tangle, bud. That is the key to this marathon training. You really do need to knuckle down in that conditioning part of your training. And I think that's the key to any marathon training block. If I could give you some advice, is to make sure you do, apart from the long runs, but you do work in the middle of those weeks. You know, you add those miles. We definitely missed out on that, you know, easy 6 mile run every week that was going to be building up into goal pace. That's the one that I knew that when I looked at it and I thought, oh man, I just sucked on terms of getting mileage in the week. I basically didn't run enough miles, which I normally do, to be able to get where I need to go. But anyway, it's done now. So I'm just really happy with how I got on. Don't feel any side effects today. I feel like I could probably go out and run a reasonable shaped, you know, 10k today. Not racing, I'm just saying, just to go and get a recovery done, which I will do tonight anyway, because we are teaching tonight, we're coaching tonight, so I'll get my run done later. But my advice to you in terms of marathons is to walk out your marathon out of your legs. It's the best piece of advice I was ever given. If you've done a marathon on the Sunday, get out there and start walking it off. And give yourself plenty of time to recover. But yeah, so just to conclude on London Marathon, I think big shout out to all the volunteers, to all the 40 runs people out and about on the course, on the cheer station. Big, obviously, mad love to Toby, to my brother, to my mum and dad who are out on the course, and obviously Nick and the girls. It was just incredible to see them out there. But yeah, London Marathon 2021 was epic. Just enjoyed it. It was just great to be back and running through the streets of London. Yeah, but now we look forward and not backwards. So firstly, we've got the Royal Parks Half Marathon, which you'll be watching this on Sunday. I'm doing today. There'll be a vlog coming out at some point on that. But I've got that half marathon, which I think is the best way to get over a marathon, is go and do a half marathon personally. And then I've got 1 or 2 weeks off in terms of like races, and then we're going to be running up a perfectly good mountain. So on the 30th of October, we are running up Mount Snowdon, which is the highest mountain here in, well, no, it's not in the UK, but in Wales it's the highest one. So we're going to be running up that for charity, which is awesome. Super looking forward to that. We've got 10, no, hang on, there's 15 of us doing it. Sorry, I got the numbers wrong. So that's exciting, and we'll do a great vlog for that. So watch out for that. That's going to be an epic adventure. We've got a few other cool things planned that weekend, but I'm really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to getting back and doing something naughty and crazy. We've got some races and events coming up towards the end of the year. I know we've got the Christmas races and events as well. We've got the Remembrance Run coming up. So there's a few little bits and bobs in there before marathon training for what will most likely be the Newport Marathon in April. That will start in December, and we'll come on to that in terms of goals, aspirations, but I need to work out what's going on with my health before I work out where we're going there, and get that sorted out first. And hopefully that doesn't take too long to sort out. But yeah, so the that'll be the sort of goal for next year. The A race next year we're already looking at is Edinburgh. So Edinburgh will be in May, and that's the one we'll be gunning for a time. The Newport half marathon, full marathon, sorry, will be just a bit of a warm up. We could have done Brighton, but buddy, driving me nuts. Does your dog do that? Just makes you go around in circles. I could actually take you off the lead, but because we're filming, I thought, no, it's probably not a good idea. But anyway, but yeah, let me know what marathon you're planning on doing next year, whether it be Manchester, Paris, Brighton, whatever. We was thinking about doing Paris, but because the London Landmarks half marathon is the same weekend, that's why we've scrubbed that. So plan is Newport, but we've got a very, very busy end of the year. But I do want to try and take a little bit of time off in November in terms of races and events, just to try and, yeah, just not get over, because it's a bit dramatic, but it's not, but just get over some of these health issues, get better, get fitter, just get myself back to normal, and deal with some of the other stuff. But more importantly than anything else, just have some quality family time. That's what I really wanted to sort of knuckle down with in November, because yeah, I need to do that in November more than anything else. So yeah, so that's the plan really. It's just I'll still be doing miles, don't get me wrong, we'll still be doing all the other stuff, and that's a really good point. Let's get on to what's going to be coming out on the YouTube channel next couple of weeks and months. So we've got the usual shoe reviews coming out. We've still got I don't know how many we've got, but we've got a bit of a backlog from some of the shoes that we've got to get out in terms of videos, because I was very busy over the summer reviewing a lot of shoes that I just basically haven't had time to film and sort out. So that will be one of the things that we'll be doing over the next few weeks. We'll also be looking at some of the sort of winter running stuff, winter running shoes. But let me know in the comments what sort of vids would be helpful for you this winter. We've done the lights already if you've not seen that, so let me know if there's anything specific you want us to cover on the channel over the next weeks, months. That would be super awesome to get your feedback as always. But yeah, and I'm looking as we go into the new year, sounds crazy talking about it in October, but we really want to start creating more sort of epic vlogs of the stuff, the crazy stuff that we do. That's, yeah, I mean, we're going to keep going with all the reviews, and we're so blessed with all the stuff that we get sent and we do. But at the same time, I want to maintain some form of, oh my God, have a look. Look at what a dog. Does your dog do that? He can walk around it, but he goes through it. But I'm going to get told off when I get home. Mrs. Ford's going to go nuts. That's the problem when you've got like a beige coloured dog. It comes home brown. But yeah, just try and create some more sort of, not travel vlogs, but more sort of, yeah, just more vlogs, if that makes any sense, from the stuff that we're doing, because we've got some really cool stuff lined up this year, next year. So I think that's it in terms of the YouTube. But yeah, I just want your feedback more than anything else on the YouTube stuff. So let me know in the comments. So the last thing to cover really, and this might sound a bit funny, is I need to lose a bit of timber. I don't know whether it was some of the tablets that I've been taking, or I don't know, but something's going on in terms of weight. I know I've eaten like a horse. I mean, that doesn't help. But this marathon training block that just gone, I definitely don't think my diet was on point. In fact, I know it was on point. It was terrible. So I've got to lose some weight. So that's my sort of immediate plan, is trying to lose. Now I don't know what this is in where you live, but I'm going to say it, which is stone. So I'm looking to lose about a stone and a half in weight. I feel like I need to lean up to perform better. Now I'm not saying that's what you should do. I'm just saying that's what I feel like I should do. I lost a lot of weight when I started running, and I found I get a nice comfortable weight where I'm at, but I just want to lean up a little bit, see if that makes any difference to my training. But most importantly, I've got to get my other health problems sorted out first. But once I've sorted that out, I'm just going to change. I'm not going to be starving myself. I'm not going to be going mad. I'm just going to change my eating habits and what I eat and when, if that makes any sense, to try and lean up a little bit, because I do feel like I don't know, I just feel like I could probably perform better if I was a little bit leaner. Yeah, I think that's the case. Now, don't get me wrong, I said I'm an everyday runner like you, right? So I like to eat. I don't drink. I don't smoke. You know, my vices are eating. So I do a lot of this running, apart from my mental health, but so I can go and eat what I want. So I don't want to give up on, having a life and enjoying myself, because that's why we've only get one time on this planet, people. But at the same time, I want to perform better. I want to make sure when I do go to Edinburgh that I do knock out a 3:45 or below that. And I think if I can lean up a little bit, that would be helpful. Also, I want to get not into the gym, but just do more cross training. Now everything's opened up because of COVID, get back in the pool and things like that. So there's sort of goals and aspirations, I would say, over the next couple of months. Just to try and get myself in a better shape. Let me know in the comments if you think the same, whether you're reassessing your goals, reassessing your fitness and all that kind of stuff. Now you've done probably an ultra marathon or half marathon, would be very interested to know. So let me know in the comments as well. So I think that's it, people. I think you are up to date. We spoke about London Marathon, spoke about goals, spoke a little bit about the YouTube channel, dogs walking through the puddles again, and just health and fitness in general, about stuff that I want to try and achieve. So I think that's it. Bit of a funny vlog this week, but I say it's more of a catch up this week, just to bring you guys up to speed on where we're at and thoughts after that training block. It's always funny after a training block. You try and reassess. I always try and look back at what I've done, look back at how I can improve. Like I said, I think my diet and those midweek runs and all that kind of stuff, and the overall volume of mileage, and then make sure that I can then improve on that for what I do next. I think that's the key. As I try and improve, as we go on. As I said, I'm just an everyday runner like you, running for my mental health, running to try and keep some of the weight off from all the stuff I eat. But more importantly, just enjoy what I do, enjoy spending time with my friends and family as I go out and do these crazy things. And if I can help charities along the way, that's awesome. But just being part of an amazing community, amazing club as well is so important to me. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Again, mad love to all of you for watching the London Marathon video, and also for everybody who said hello out on the course when I was running along. I said one guy had done a selfie with me, which was quite bizarre, while I was running along. And yeah, everyone just saying hello and being nice and kind, and it was just amazing. So thank you very much. I really appreciate the love. Yeah, there you go. Right, so whittled on way too long on this video. I will catch you guys next week when I don't know what we're going to talk about next week. I'm sure I'll come up with some cunning plan. I'll catch you guys later.